delicious.
Have you been misled by my hat?
Yeah. Have you been misled by my hat?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Cookie. Oh shit. Thanks.
Cookie. Oh, my hat. Oh.
I don't want to.
Guess what? I got this guy back here to do ASMR with me.
Well, I didn't do it with you. You made me do it.
Because we were playing a game of Uno, and so he had to make an ASMR video because that was the punishment. It literally took us 5 minutes to make it, and it was really good. So my ticky-tacky. But he loved doing it, and it turned out really good.
First of all, let the record show that Grace was the dealer for all the matches, so there was some potential cheating going on.
Is this a trial now?
And then also let the record show that I didn't enjoy doing it, and that she made me do it, and it was humiliating.
And it wasn't that big of a deal, but he made it a little dramatic.
It was a big deal. She was bossing me around. She's like, now go over here and touch that thing. Touch it and stroke the thing, and then just let it make a sound, and I'll record it. And I'm just like, it's embarrassing.
Okay.
And she said, and it'll be fun. It was only fun for one of us.
I really enjoyed it. Yeah, let me tell you about the Uno open book that Dad made. So we were playing Uno at Grandma's table. Dad comes around. I was like, Dad, you should come play Uno with us. It'd be really fun. And he's like, no. And I was like, no, that's a yeah, you're going to come play Uno. And he's like, fine, whatever. Only if it's open book. And I was like, what? Yeah, okay, sure. He was serious. So he walks over, he gets his cards, and he puts them down on the table, face up, all of his cards. Me and Joshua look at him astonished and are like, what are you doing, Dad? And he's like, it's open book. Hey, come on, I told you if I was playing, it had to be open book. Okay. And so we decided we would do it too. It actually made Uno really fun because you knew what people had. It made it funner because you could, like, sabotage people.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And guess who kept getting sabotaged?
You.
Me.
Yeah.
You.
Dad won every single time. He got so lucky. So we were coming to the end of our round. He puts one down. He's at 2. Okay. Mm-hmm. He's getting excited because he can see that Uno coming for him, right? I was in the mood of saying Uno before people put it down. Dad comes around to his Uno. He goes to put it down, and he doesn't say it immediately. So I go, Uno! And he goes, what? That isn't a rule, is it? He looks at Mom, who's sitting next to him. Is that a rule? Oh, don't talk to me. You made up a rule, so they're making up their own rules. Oh, because before he went from going, like, super, like, because he was winning every single round to, what? No, that's not a rule. Really, really upset. Like, he is literally, like, fuming. Comes back around to his turn, and Joshua does it to him or something, and we do it one more time. He gets pissed. Bailey grabbed his card, and he goes to put it down, like, right here, and the deck's right here. He goes, and one of us say it, and he goes, no, this is bull, and then he's just, like, so pissed. Next turn, it comes around, and he goes to put down his last card, and he screams, Anno! Whatever! I'm done with this stupid game!
Like, he had his 2 cards, right? And we had been doing this, and he's pissed off because we keep getting him before he can put his card even down to have Uno. And so I go, and Dad's going after me, so I put my card down. And the second I put my card down, he slaps the table with his hand, like, hard on his card. Dad's just like, Uno! Slams it down. It's like, screams it.
So mad.
He was so pissed off. Imagine you're me, and you put that down, and I'm Dad. Uno! like that. Yeah. Everyone around here probably heard me.
When I'm driving, I'm like,
So Grace and I were at an undisclosed location doing an undisclosed activity. Right? We're at a museum. It was pretty busy and parking was limited, so we had to park on the side of the road, right? Instead of the parking lot. There's rocks, just like pebbles and stuff, leading up to the museum. So we get out of the car and we're walking on it, and Grace does not like walking on gravel.
what your feet are doing is they're going like this, and you're like gonna twist your ankle.
Yeah, I don't know. I was walking through it just fine. We had to cut across some more gravel instead of walking all the way around the gravel, and Grace was like, I hate walking on the gravel. Do we have to walk on it? And she made a big deal about walking on the gravel.
For the record, I didn't make that big of a deal about it, but I did make exclaim about it.
Yeah, like she stopped and started screaming and said, No, I don't want to walk on the gravel.
No,
I want to gravel.
Basically, she was not happy about walking on this gravel, right? Maybe she didn't throw out that big of a fit, but she did kind of be like, I do not want to do this. We walked over the whole like 20 feet of gravel. She made it safe into the museum. Go through the museum. We're there for a while, you know. We've long forgotten about the gravel, right? So then we come out of the museum to get back to our car after we're done, and there's the gravel we had to walk in the first place. In order to get to that gravel, you can either choose to take a path that is gravel or a path that is grass. I take the gravel because it's the quickest route, but the grass, you know, a certain someone over here hates walking on gravel. So they go to walk on the grass. And guess what? They take 2 steps, and then guess what they do? They step on another step on the grass and nearly blow their knee out. Just, ooh! She grabs her knee. It's all awkward. Oh!
I didn't grab my knee or anything. I just kept walking. I was like, oh.
Yes, so she literally nearly demolishes her ACL just walking on the grass. I start laughing because she went out of her way to not walk on the gravel so she could walk on the grass, and proceeds to nearly almost injure herself walking on grass. So how did that make you feel, Grace? There was this one time we were playing tennis. You went to throw me a ball, right?
And I
This is-
remember it sailed
Through the air beautifully, so far into the distance, it turned into a star, you know?
Yeah, so if I'm throwing the ball to the camera's me, and I am you throwing the ball, somehow the ball all of a sudden goes zoom that direction. And on top of that, not only was it not in the air, but it was straight on the ground too. So it just like, woo, like that, bounces on the ground.
It almost hit me in the face, and I was to the side of them.
Some of us are natural born athletes.
Hey, at least. Okay, there's a story about me and a pickleball racket.
Grace is sitting here, I'm sitting here, and Grace and I are eating, we're talking, we're looking at each other, right? Grace has some Peeps in her hand, and she has a mouth that she's trying to eat with, right? POV, you're sitting and watching Grace eat some food. Ready? Watch closely. This is important. Ready? She proceeds to miss her mouth and smash her food directly into her chin. True story. That's why she's laughing. It's true. And then the next day, she basically just turfs it on grass after telling me she didn't want to walk on the rocks.
But I've been on a really good joke run right now, so it's all up from here, baby. You went on the road trip. It was good.
She was on fire.
Here's one of my jokes that I remember. So we were looking at water, there's a river that runs through where we were driving past. We were talking about how this place we know there might be a lot of water, or there might not. And so Joshua goes, you know what? Maybe they dammed it off. And I went, now why do people keep damming things? They're gonna go to hell. And that was it. Didn't land well. Please don't not do that. You little.
Ooh.
Just drives away. That was really good. I suck. I hear her. I like her. I was like, no, we can't do it.